Is somebody gonna get that phone?
I'll answer the phone. All you have to do is ask.
I thought that's what I said, didn't I?
Hello?
Hey, Dad, guess who?
Hey, Jimmy.
Aw, you guessed.
Yeah, well, who else calls me Dad, little guy? How's it going?
Great, just great. How you doing?
Better now, much better.
Well, I guess I have that effect on people.
Hey, don't get such a big head there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. So, tell me, what's the special occasion?
'Cause I miss you and I love you.
Oh, well, I guess that's a pretty good reason to have, Jimmy.
You're not gonna get mushy on me, are you?
Quiet, you. I'm entitled every now and then.
Oh, brother.
All right, I'll stop. Hey, so tell me, how's Lake Tahoe?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Just what I said, I don't know. I'm not in Tahoe anymore.
You're not in Tahoe. Where are you at, Jimmy?
I'm here in Kingsley.
For how long?
Where is he? What's wrong?
Jimmy's in Kingsley.
What?
Hey, Grandma.
He says, hey.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Jimmy, how long have you been here?
Well, we just got back. I haven't even unpacked yet.
No kidding. Hey, if I'd have known that, buddy, I'd come down there and met you at the airport.
Well, I didn't even know until this morning.
Oh, well, welcome back, cowboy.
Ask him where he's staying.
Oh, Jimmy, Grandma says where you stand.
At the King's Arms. Where else?
Oh.
I told Mom there'd be plenty of room at Grandma's, but she didn't think that was such a hot idea.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Say, when are we gonna get together then?
I don't know.
Well, how about tomorrow? Would you like to spend the day together?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's a deal then. Oh, wait. That is unless your mother has other plans.
Well, she did say something about school, but you can talk her out of that. He wants to talk to you.
Jimmy, wait a minute.
Hurry up.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to Kingsley.
Thanks.
So, how was your flight?
As good as can be expected. You know me in flying.
Yeah, right.
How are you?
The same as usual, you know. How about you?
Same too, I guess.
That's good. Say, Carla, I was thinking about taking Jimmy out tomorrow and spending the day with him. Tomorrow, if that's all right?
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, it's been a long time and everything, and I know he's got to get started back to school soon, but...
Well, I know he'd go for it.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Jimmy, don't jump on the bed. Yeah, I think it would be okay.
Oh, thanks. Good.
Sure.
Well... Well, you gonna be around there tomorrow, say about 9:30 when I come and pick Jimmy up?
Yes, I will.
Oh, good.
Until tomorrow, then.
Okay, until tomorrow. Carla, can we see each other tonight? I can't wait until tomorrow, please.
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight. I mean, Jimmy can come over here and stay with Mom, and we can go out and get a bite to eat or something.
I'd like that.
Great. Then, say I'll see you in about an hour, then?
Well, that would be fine. I'll see you soon, then.
Okay, lady.
Son, I'm just so proud of you, son. I'm so proud of you.
Nice going, Hotshot. You're a real class act.
Are we going to see Dad tonight?
What? Yeah, he's coming over to pick me up. And you're going to go see Grandma.
Hooray!
Jimmy, get off the bed.
I knew this would happen. I just knew it.
Now just calm down, mister, and off the bed.
Isn't this great, Mom? We're gonna be a family again.
What we're gonna be is a boy with a sore bottom and a mama with a sore hand. If you don't get off there now.
Oh, okay. But I know you'd never hit me.
Oh? You have it all figured out, don't you?
Yep, I sure do.
Well, don't be so sure of yourself.
You know what else I got figured out?
I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but what?
That you and Dad are going out.
Hold it. Right there, Mr. Know-It-All.
But isn't that why you came back to Kingsley?
Oh, Jimmy. We came back for a lot of reasons. I have hopes for a lot of things, but I learned a big lesson in the past few months. The more you hope for something, the more disappointed you are when it doesn't happen.
But Grandma always says we should never lose hope.
I know. I just don't want you to be upset if nothing happens.
Well, are you gonna sit there all night?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I guess I should get ready or something.
Oh, might not be a bad idea.
Where you gonna take her, Jean?
I don't know. I didn't even know I was going to do what I did until I did it. Gosh, you have any suggestions?
Hey, how about the Pink Pussycat?
Oh, Babs.
Hey, Mom, that's a great
Oh,
place.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
And tonight's ladies' night. No coverage.
Babs,
Yeah, we do need someplace kind of quiet.
the place isn't important. The important thing is that you made a good start, a step in the right direction. And for that, I'm proud of you, Jean.
I don't know, Mom. I just hope that I made the right move.
Too late to back out now. I ain't gonna let you.
Jean, why don't you think positive for once in your life?
Mom, do you know if I had a nickel for every time you told me that I would be a rich man today?
Well, for once in your life, you'd be a happy man, and being rich isn't so very important.
Maybe.
You're not backing down, are you?
No, I'm not backing down. But, Mom, I don't want to beat this thing to death now. Now, I think Carla and I are going to have to find our own common ground. If we're going to rebuild this marriage, one thing that we need, and that is to be alone.
Well, who's interfering?
Oh, you know what I mean, lady.
I do, and I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Jean, baby. I love you, honey. And what every mother wants for a child is the best. That's what I want for you. Now, you go put your jacket on and a tie and get out of here.
All right. See you. Oh, let's see. The lady will have cheesecake, and I'm gonna have, I guess I'll have a second. Thanks. So how was your flight?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Oh, boy. How many times am I gonna ask you that tonight?
Once or twice.
Probably.
I really didn't expect us to get together this quickly.
Yeah, me either. I guess you have to expect the unexpected when it comes to us, then, huh?
Isn't it the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, who would have ever matched us up in the first place?
Not me, that's for sure.
You were so cute that first night.
Carla, I wasn't cute.
Oh, you were too. The way you and your friends kept hanging around the nightclub. You must have sat through my act 3 times.
4.
I remember being angry because you obviously weren't there to listen to my music.
Oh, we were too.
And being very pleased that you found me so attractive.
Well, I can't deny that. But we did stay to hear you sing. Now, come on.
No one's that good, babe.
That's not true.
Well, anyway. I'm glad one of you finally had the courage to come up to me. And that's not entirely true either. I'm glad you were the one.
Well, I guess history kind of repeats itself, huh?
And I'm grateful.
Oh. Thank you, my man.
That first date was pretty awkward. Why did you ask me out again?
Well, you know, there was something that was different about you. Something... You were gentle and genuine and not phony or a put-on.
I said yes again because you were something different. A man unafraid to be vulnerable. Someone with unusual sensitivity. I like that. I still do.
You know, Carla, I saw something in you that I've never seen before in anyone else. Hey, I had a job interview today.
Oh?
Yeah, with the managing editor of the Chronicle.
Reporting. Gene, that's wonderful. So how'd it go?
Well, I'm not too sure, actually.
Gene, you know the ins and outs of this town better than just about anybody. Well, think of the contacts you've made. Politically working with Jason Prescott, and before that, your years co-anchoring WRD with Scott?
Yeah.
Well, don't tell me some editor isn't going to be impressed.
Maybe, but the problem is getting hard print. I mean, that managing editor, Walter McGovern, he thinks that all TV reporters do is sit around blow drying their hair, you know, rather than writing good copies.
Don't go singing the blues. That's my job.
Okay, all right. So, 2 extra weeks in Lake Tahoe. That's not bad, lady.
Thanks. You mean that?
Yes, of course I mean it.
But
No buts. Success like that makes me happy for you. It's just that, well, the problem is I'm thinking a little bit about Jimmy and school and all. You know, last spring he didn't do too well, and I don't want him to have to go through that again.
you're the reason why he's not going tomorrow.
Oh, that's not fair. That's different.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you didn't have to come back, Carla.
Yes, I did, Gene. There really wasn't any other option open to me.
Realize how much time we've spent together today.
Was it a complaint?
No, not at all. In fact, I can't think of when I had more fun.
Well, that's easy. Just remember the last time that we were together.
Yeah, but I didn't almost beat you at tennis the last time we were together.
You didn't almost beat me at tennis.
I did too. 7-5, 6-4. That's pretty respectable if you ask me.
Well, I don't recall asking you. Besides, 99% of all your shots were luck.
You're serious, aren't you?
Just tell me like it is.
No, you're really upset that I did so well against you.
No, I'm not.
It was simply a friendly tennis game.
Which you simply lost.
Have you ever heard it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game?
Well, I like to think, why bother playing at all if you don't intend to win?
I don't like the idea of our relationship being competitive.
I'm sorry. I don't mean it to be.
Well, it sounds like that. Why does everything with you have to be a win or lose issue? I don't like that.
Well, maybe that's because that's all that life has been to me. When you grow up on the south side of Chicago, that's the way it's gotta be. The alternatives to not winning aren't very pleasant, Marianne. Especially when it literally saved my life more times than I'm sure you'd care to hear about.
I'm home. You know I'm gonna have to get my money back from those Dale Carnegie people.
Please don't do that.
Do what?
Throw your coat over the banister like that.
How'd you know I did that?
I have eyes in the back of my head, remember?
Now you do it all the time.
Yeah, but eventually I hang it up.
Liz in bed?
Yeah.
So what is so interesting that you can't even talk to your own son?
I'm sorry. I'm just going over some old letters from your father.
Oh, love letters?
Mm-hmm. Almost all the letters from your father were love letters, even after 20 years of marriage.
I guess I shouldn't ask to see any of them.
No. These are some that he wrote me while he was covering the war in Vietnam.
You know, it's odd when I see something like that, something Dad touched or used. He suddenly seems real close.
Reading his deepest feelings like this, I can even hear him speaking.
So, what brought this on?
Got a letter from Jason today.
Oh. And how's he?
Doing better in some areas than others. He expressed concern over what happened to Lori, of course, and said he'd be here if we needed him.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I'm sure very sincere.
And those areas in which he's not doing so well, would they happen to have anything to do with you?
Yes. And his confusion with his feelings has only made me confused about my own.
Are you comparing again?
Uh-huh.
There's no comparison, huh?
How could there be?
Yeah.
Peter, always be grateful, thankful for what you have while you have it. Don't let it get away and then regret it.
Hey, now, you're not having regrets about Dad, are you?
No, thank the Lord. Truthfully, there wasn't a day of our marriage that went by I wasn't thankful for him. I wish. Well, maybe it'll be easier when Laurie comes back to us.
And that is going to be real soon.
I hope so.
It is. And you know what? Just in case I haven't told you this in a long time, or just in case I haven't shown it, I love you.
Well, you have, and it does show. I want you to know that I've been very grateful for you lately. I love you so much.
Mrs. Davidson is incompetent, unreliable, and very, very outdated.
I don't find her to be any of those things.
That's because you haven't worked with her.
Yes, I have. We've had several meetings concerning the new interior design of the nurses' wing.
What's she going to say about something like that? Mary Ann, I don't like the way you've sketched this.
Russ, actually, she's made some very excellent suggestions.
All of which I'm sure you agreed to because you don't want to lose the business.
No, that's not true. She's very...
Mary Ann, you just can't get past your personal feelings about her. I work with her every single day. I'm making sound suggestions from experience.
I don't think I'm the one who can't get past personal feelings.
And what would I have against her?
I don't know. You tell me.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It doesn't sound like that.
She got me the job, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I know, and this is how you show your gratitude. You know, I find it very hard to believe that someone as caring...
Oh, come on.
No, let me finish. I find it hard to believe that someone as caring and seemingly competent as Mrs. Davidson would get as far as she has if she were all the things that you've made her out to be, Russ.
May I?
Yes.
Thank you. In the first place, I don't find it surprising at all. A lot of people have been promoted because of luck. Coincidence? Or maybe there wasn't anybody else around who was any better to take the job.
Oh, and that was Terry Davidson?
More or less, yes. Well, I'm sure at one point she could have been recommended for something, but that was a long time ago. Like I said, she's very outdated.
I'm sorry, I do not accept that philosophy. I believe that someone ends up where they do because they've earned it.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What's all this complaining I've been hearing from you about your brother?
Carla!
I just had to come in and say hello.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad you did. I missed you so.
Me too, Mama, me too.
Oh, you're so skinny. What did you lose weight here? Oh, do you want something to eat?
Mom, we ate at a restaurant already.
Oh, honey, there's not a restaurant around that can outdo anything I make.
That's true, Mama, but no thanks.
Oh, you know, I was so happy to see Jimmy. He's just as anxious to see me as I was to see him. So, oh, I prayed so long and so hard that you come back to Kingsley, and here you are now. Two of you just standing here together. Well, I think maybe you want some time alone.
No, I just dropped by.
Oh, no, honey. You don't have to hit me over the head with a stick.
Mom, really, come on.
Oh, hush, honey. Carla, honey, thank you so much for coming by. Good night, honey. Good.
I don't suppose it would do any good to try to explain.
To the only immovable object on Earth? I hardly think so.
Is that the same woman who never wanted to leave us alone when we were single?
It sure is.
Oh.
But, guess we're not single anymore, though, are we?
I don't know. Sometimes I think that depends more on the mood we're in any given moment than anything else.
Yeah. You know, I'm really glad that you're back, babe. I really miss you. I miss you an awful lot.
Hey now, you better get to bed. You need your rest. At least that's what some blonde-headed lady used to always tell me.
Okay. I won't be long.
Good night.
Good night. If I didn't know I would be with you soon, being away from you like this would be unbearable. Constantly seeing something interesting and saying to myself, I have to tell Terry that when I see her tonight. When will that be? Week, months? I so long to be home from covering this war. I'd just love to kick off my shoes and put my arm around you and tell you everything that's bothering me. You always manage to put things in the proper perspective. Can't imagine what I'd ever do without you. I need you so much, Terry. I pray that I'll be home very soon. Love, Scott.